Hello, 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 and welcome back to SupaNintenbro Plays Monster Train. We're going to dive right back in here. I have an apology to make. I realized as I've been watching the videos to edit them that I called the Stygian guard the Stygian guard, which is wrong. It is Stygian. I apologize. I was wrong on that. So, to make that up for you, we are going to play the Stygian guard today, and we're going to dive in with a random allied class because that's how I like to play. I think it's fun. We are going to keep it on Covenant ranking 1, try and get this one done. Last time we had a few misplays which cost us the game, but we are going to jump in here and hopefully get a win. Hopefully this will be a better end to the day of recording, or I guess a better middle of the day to recording. I believe this boss we see all the time. It's got sap, so -2 attack per stack, decreases every turn. Friendly units enter with sap 3. Okay. So I'm interested to see how this plays out if we get to him. Titan's Tooth is really good. Razor Sharp Edge, so I'm assuming that we do have the Awoken as our allied class here. And then Frenzied Swarm applies 1 daze to enemy units. Discard your hand. So we did have this before, which is really good with this Titan's Tooth. That way we can play it for free. And let's just go ahead in and dive. Okay, so first things first, let's grab our artifacts so we know kind of what we want to build off here to begin with. Incant abilities trigger an additional time. This would be awesome. 50% chance to apply daze when enemies enter the train. I think the Incant, because a lot of the Stygian guard guys actually have the Incant ability, so that actually kind of buffs us. And let's keep that in mind as we do this. So damage spells cast on this floor are -1 energy, and strike apply 10 frost to the attacked enemy unit. Okay, so the last time we did this one to make the spells cheaper, I do think that there is something to be said there, but we weren't doing a whole lot of damage. But the early game is really easy, and we will be able to buff them later. So why don't we do that again? As if we didn't learn from the last time. Let's jump right into the battle and see kind of what we have going on here. Okay, so non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3, and we know what these guys. I usually take this first one. I do think that it's easy, and worst case scenario, our pirate can kind of take care of the rest of it. And let's dive in. So I do think we want to put our Titan's Bane out there, and let's put a Train Steward as well. In fact, why don't we just put 2 Train Stewards? That's going to decrease a little bit of that damage. And let's buff him. He's gonna die, but we're okay with that. Unfortunately, the spikes are kind of a pain for us. Let's see, can we heal you? Okay, you aren't gonna die yet. We've got this. How do we want to play? How do we want to play this? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to discard these. That would be really cool if we did. So why don't we just do that? That's going to do a little bit of damage to both enemies. So this front guy's going to die. The back's not. Unfortunately, this may not be a great start for us. We may have... maybe we shouldn't have done what I did. That's alright. We'll learn. And I do think we heal him. These would actually be free, but they're not going to be. Why don't we... Oh, let's see. Yeah, we can kill these guys all off. Let's do that. This one's got a little bit more health, but we'll let him kind of go for a second. And we'll bring the boss in here. And so let's add you here. We'll do frenzy. Ooh, we can do this. Both of these guys are gonna die. But this is going to kill the bad guy too, so let's do that as well. This one is going to die this turn. Why is he going to die this turn? Oh, the frost that we have on. But yeah, so that frost is definitely worth us getting. So we did add a whole bunch of frost there, and we're going to get a little bit of of a weight here. Get rid of you. And we can't really do anything. That was dumb. I should have done that and just let our pyre take a little bit of damage. Oh well. And let's see here. Fortunately, we can let's just play what we can here. Well, we don't really want any of this. I guess we'll just apply the dazed and go from there. So not a whole lot of damage. A whole lot of damage. Just a little bit, but we did get 75 points for that, so I do think that was worth it. Now the Crypt Builder is really going to go along with kind of what we're playing with this discard synergy. We do already have 2 Titan's Tooth, so I don't think getting that is worth it. The Energy Siphon is interesting because it's going to give the spell weakness, which is going to make all of our spells substantially stronger. I think that we go with the Crypt Builder. And I was right, we did have the Awoken as our secondary class. Glimmer is really good. It's going to do two damage to everybody in early game. That's really good because it's going to actually kill quite a bit of enemies. So why don't we do that? And we'll bump down here. One thing we're looking for is definitely, we definitely want some enemies that are going to buff us. So like tank enemies. That's really what we're looking for. Now we can make our magic spells cheaper, or we can buff our guys. So what do we think? We don't have a whole lot of guys. We have our champion, which we can't buff, and then our train stewards. So but we could get another unit. Why don't we go this way and we'll check out what we get from the Stygian banner here first. So sweep, strike, apply 3 frostbite to every unit. So this is interesting because this would actually make our frost synergy kind of better. But we do have the Incant artifact, so this would actually trigger twice every time we play a spell on that floor. So I do think getting her is probably the best. Let's go here. Let's see, we can make something cost 1 less, upgrade to a double stack so we're placed twice, or give something 20 magic power and consume. Let's see, what can we make cheaper here? What would we want to make cheaper, I guess is the answer, is the question. Maybe making this free. That would let us discard our hand if we have all these big cards here. That actually would be a good play. And then double stack. What can we double stack here? Maybe, I mean, double stacking one of these wouldn't be bad. That's going to apply a lot of frost. Or we could apply 2 days. I kind of hate that. I wish that we didn't have that. Let's upgrade this. Let's do that. And I don't think doing the reroll here is a good idea because all we're gonna do, let's see, we upgrade this. Yeah, see, that's just gonna that's not a good fit there. Maybe do it one here, get a really ridiculous frozen lance, and then make it consumable. You know what? I think we hold the gold for the next floor and upgrade there. So while this starts, let's go ahead and get a sip of water. Mark of Invasion. At the start of battle, units appear on every floor. I do think we do this one. Our fire didn't take a whole lot of health. Unfortunately, it's going to kind of be a pain here at the beginning, but we do have some ways to counteract this. Of course, we didn't get any of those ways, but that's okay. So, let's see. These should, I believe, damage every time. Oh no, they didn't. They don't. So, let's put Titan's Bane here. We're going to put you there, and now we can play all of our cards. So, boom, boom, and boom. So she will die, and you got substantially stronger. And then these guys are going to bump up, but that's okay. Because they're nothing. One hit from the pyre and they're gone. If we can get a glimmer, we can get rid of all of that in no time. No time flat. Okay, so let's see here. Train Steward. Okay, this is going to actually hit everybody. So I do think that that is a good call. And then we could regen. We don't have enough to do any of that. Oh. You know what? Yeah, let's make her stronger. And then we'll end the turn. We'll get ready. These guys are just gonna be wiped away. One hit. So we are losing a little bit of pyre health, a little bit more pyre health than what I'd like, but that's okay. And then let's just go ahead and we'll just use these just to heal up a little bit. I do think that we do that. And yeah, I mean, I guess we just keep using this. It's just going to double, make her ridiculously strong. That artifact we have is incredible for us. So we just have some trained stewards here, but we do have the ability to apply days. So let's just, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Let's put, why don't we put a trained steward down here? That's gonna help us do a little bit of damage to our main guy here. And then we'll just pop 2 trained stewards up here so we're prepared for the next turn. Add this. Oh, and we are going to kill the main guy. There we go. So see, not too bad. I think we are getting a little bit better with the synergy. And maybe keeping an incanted synergy is probably a better option for us there. So we'll get a whole bunch of coins. And we do have both of these. Maybe getting a second Crypt Builder would be interesting. Titan's Tooth is really good though because it's going to do frostbite damage to everybody, which there is substantially quite a bit of stack there. The discard and draw is interesting too because then it makes these, of course, play for free. So why don't we get one of those? That's going to kind of work along with what we've got going. I don't think we need to Razor Sharp Edge. Sharpen is interesting, enhancing a unit and adding spikes. We can do that to our front unit and make them a little bit tankier. And Sting is interesting because it's going to let us draw more and maybe get more. But it isn't going to be any stronger. That's the only problem. How do we want to go about this? Oh, one of these two. One of these two. Or we could just take the gold. You know what? I think we want a little bit more draw. I do think we want a little bit more draw. And then we'll go down here so we can duplicate a card, except our champion, which actually would be good if we could duplicate that that guy that we have, or even duplicate like our Frenzied Swarm. I think if we duplicate the Siren, that would be a good idea. Let's do that. Duplicate the Siren. Actually, let's see what awoken unit we get here. Okay, so an Animus, a Speed, and a Thorned Hollow. What do we think? What do we think? So the Animus Speed is good, but really weak. So unless we can get her health up, unfortunately, we're not going to get a whole lot out of that. So we do want more tanky units. I think we picked this one up, and let's duplicate our Siren in the Sea because of that Incant synergy. And let's see what's down here in the caves. Or, I'm sorry, caverns. Let's see what's in the caverns. I don't know if we've seen this one. The train stops near some familiar crystals. The Covenant Memorial in the middle is refracted twice by the crystals surrounding it. One larger, one smaller. In front of each, there are markings for a creature to stand and receive the remaining energy. Do you investigate the crystals further? Yes, and we grant a major refraction. So make one unit, make them bigger and stronger, or a small one. Make one unit one space. Ooh, interesting. So we can make our own tank unit, which of course we couldn't do on our champion, I'm sure. But it's gonna make this a 3-er, or we can make him like a 1, which would let us put a ridiculous amount of people. That would give us 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could still add a 1 on there. Or we could buff this and make this a 3 and get her ridiculously strong. You know what? I think... Oh wait, no, that's not gonna. That's gonna make her 4. Okay, I think we do the small one, and I think we do it to you and make you cheaper. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish we would have done this before we duplicated a card, because we could have done that to the Siren and made it even better. So let's go ahead and attack this first boss and see where we're going from here. So we know his deal. He just constantly is going to spam those bombs that we want to get rid of, and he's going to have these little ridiculous guys that hit so much that they'll kill our little guy. Let's see. The dazed here is definitely going to be a big thing. So let's pop you here. We'll pop the Siren here. And I guess we'll do a sting. Let's see. You got... Deal 1 damage to the front enemy whenever you're hurt. So, yeah, let's do this anyways. We'll do this because you're just getting buffed. And then we'll do the Frenzied Swarm. So you're not going to die, and everybody's going to be attacking. Now we do have a bomb up here at the front that we would like to get rid of for sure. And let's go ahead, we're going to place you here because we have the room. And Glimmer will kill our front guy. We do not want that. Let's blow up his bomb first. Now you're not going to die. So let's do this. You've only got a little bit of health. How do we want to go about this? I guess doing this, that will kill her. Okie dokie. Oh, do we want to throw you out as well? Yeah, why don't we pop you here, pop you here. You're gonna kill that guy, but that's okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. That is an important thing to do. Let's take a sip of water. I can kind of see our through line here, what we need to do to get this done. It's a small through line, but I can see it. I can see it. So let's go ahead. We're going to pop a Train Steward here. And we don't have enough room for another one. Let's do a Restore to give a little bit more survivability here. And let's hit you, because that's just going to help us, not hurt us. Let's do the offering so we can, for no reason, just get another Train Steward, just for the heck of it. I don't think we pop a Train Steward up there because it's just going to die, and there's no reason for that. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more heal since we've got this big tanky unit, because he is just going to be kind of blown away. So this is interesting, but this will kill him, I believe. See, they do 1 damage, 1, 2, 3. No, that won't kill him. That won't kill him. So let's do that. And then we could buff an enemy. So why don't we buff her and make her really strong here. And we'll go from there. Okay. So we've done quite a bit of damage to him already. And let's regen some health here. These are both going to die. Oh, because she's super strong. Let's see. Why don't we do a lance here, get rid of that, and that will buff you a little. You're still alive. Go ahead and buff that, and we'll end the turn there. So we're definitely making it. Our card's going to get hit a little bit here, but I don't think that this guy's going to last very long. Yeah, we're already, at this point, killing. So I guess let's go ahead and make her stronger. And do the free here. We'll do a little bit of restore to make you last. You're not even going to last one hit. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have used the Titans too, but that's okay. So yeah, getting that Incant synergy, that's definitely what we want to do. If we can, in fact, I don't even think that we need that big guy that we got. So let's see, consume and apply 1 times sap and 1 times frostbite. Let's see, sap is, looks like a -2 attack per stack. So I guess it hurts the other enemy -2. So that would, okay. And then let's see, the cycle of life, enhance a unit with plus 10 health and apply 4 spikes. So that would be interesting. Or apply 2 regen and 2 spikes and add a copy of this card to your discard pile. So that's interesting as well, especially if we can get either one of these cheaper. I think maybe doing the enhance, because that would allow even our champion to kind of survive a little bit more. And let's see, what do we have here? So, big strong guy that's weak, an incanted guy that gains armor, or a quick guy. Let's do the incanted guy that gains armor, and let's see. There is something to be said about getting more floor space for that bottom floor, because we could get it stacked. We could get, let's see, 2... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we could get 2 of these units and that big guy. You know what? I do think we do that. Usually, I'm gonna do the energy, but I think the floor space this time is the right way to go. Okay, so here's where we're gonna start getting interesting. We can get rid of cards, make our deck small. I don't think we need our train stewards. Get some health and a new artifact, or we can upgrade our enemies, get a new unit, get some money, and do that. I think we go this way. Get the new unit. So another Incant, or sweep and spell weakness. So this again would go kind of along the same synergy as our Incant, because that spell weakness is going to make everything hit a little bit stronger, especially when we get this on the first floor as well. And I don't know if having another one of these is necessary. So let's try this. Let's try this, because we know we want to get rid of some of our trained stewards. And then plus, let's see, plus 25 health. Yeah. Yep. Plus 25 health to you would be awesome, because now you really are a buffed unit. And we are going to have 1 extra space. So in fact, if we can do this, yeah, I think we do that. And then applying 10 more attack to you would be good as well. Or even one of these guys would be good as well, because that's going to buff that up substantially. But the sweep here, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll re-roll. Let's see what else we can get. So add quick to an enemy, apply 25 more health or 20 attack. So quick is definitely something we want to look at. Let's see. Quick on you. No. Why don't we apply quick to one of you? And 10 more attack, 21 sweep and attack. Yeah, I think there's something to be said about that. And a little bit more health. Why don't we buff you up so you're kind of a little bit tankier? Or we could, why don't we buff you up? Because then you are a true tank for us. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead. So we use all our money there. We'll upgrade our champions, kind of see what we want to do. So damage spells cast on this floor are -2 energy. There's something to be said about that for sure. Or we can apply 10 frostbite to the attacked enemy unit. So if we get the... Ooh. How do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? You know, I think we continue down the path that we're doing. We're gonna be stronger this way anyways, and we don't really have a frostbite synergy. It's nice to get that out there, and I guess it's kind of our secondary synergy. But making things a little bit cheaper is better probably for us. And let's go ahead and jump into the attack. We're going a little slow on this one. Let's see. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. Ooh, this one's tricky. This one is tricky. Do we want to do that? You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. I think that we can kill everybody on the first floor, but we also don't have enough. Oh, but man, these guys are ridiculously strong. So these guys are definitely going to make it up to the next floor. So I don't think we put everybody down here on the bottom floor like what we have been doing. Why don't we... Why don't we put them on the top floor, actually? We'll do this. Bump you here so you're a little bit of fodder. And we'll start encanting you up here. And we'll go from there. So they're healing for no reason, but I think we're ready. I think we're ready. So the sweep here is going to be good. Let's see, was it? This is the one with quick. Okay. So how are we going to do this? You need to go in the back. I guess we'll put you... That's going to kill you. Why don't we put you there? Put you up here. So the back one's gonna die, you're gonna die for sure. We'll get rid of you. Okay, yeah, here we go. So this is a good little synergy we've got going on. Let's pop the tank up here for sure. We've got quick here. You're not gonna die, but you have spell weakness. So that's good. That is very good. And let's pop you there. You guys are going to get super buffed. Unfortunately, I don't think we want that, but that would have been good here. Do we want to incant you? We are not going to kill you, that is for sure. So why don't we incant up here? And we'll get rid of this. Oh, except you're incanted. Ooh, yeah, we definitely don't want to do that anymore. Let's do this, we'll heal. Get rid of that bad guy. Yep, okay. That was the right choice. Okay, so he's going to make it up to the next floor with full health and hopefully not kill our fire. So these big shield guys, those are going to kind of hard counter us. 60 attack. Okay. Let's see. So let's... I do not know what the best course of action here is. Let's throw a region out here that's going to upgrade everybody. You're going to die, you're not going to yet. You're not going to. Let's hit you. Make everybody stronger. We don't have room for you here. You're going to be really cheap, though. Okay, so now he is dying. Cool. Had to kind of work that out in my head. Now this guy's got some spell weakness. These guys are getting buffed. We know that the back unit is going to get killed. And we know that he should have Incant on him. So he does. So we do not want to play anything on this floor. It'd be better to let him... Well, he's going to heal all the way. It would be better to go ahead and buff this upper level now and get prepared. So we want to do... Let's do that for sure. I mean, now you're just going to die. Do that to you. Do that. You're for sure going to die. We will majorly buff you up. And we'll go ahead and play. Cool. Okay, and here comes the boss. So you're gonna die. I don't think we do anything here, unfortunately. I think that we play everything on this. Yeah, these guys are just gonna die. There's no reason to play those. Let's just play everything here on this floor so that we get that enchantment up on you. They're gonna kill him. He won't buff. And now we'll have the guy up here at this. Perfect. 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 We're making plays. Making plays. So Circle of Life is interesting. Especially if we don't want to play any of this stuff. But I do think we want to play. I think we want to play that up here. And we'll play Restore. Let's see, let's do that here. And we'll get rid of that. Do a little bit of damage. Ooh, and we bumped him all the way to the back. That's great. And why don't we just apply the daze? There we go. Good deal, good deal. Unfortunately, I wish we had a little bit more room so we could bump up and put a few more guys into each floor. I can't believe I'm saying that because that hasn't really been an issue yet. So we only have 3 energy. You're already gonna die. Let's just use these so that we don't get hurt at all. And, well, these are free anyways. So we'll just do that. And you're dead. So that ended up being okay for us to do that challenge. But it was close, that is for sure. So we got 50 gold, 50% chance to silence an enemy when they enter the train, and that's going to disable triggers and abilities. So yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, offering sap 3 to enemy units. So again, another offering, we get rid of it. And can't apply one armor to friendly units. So this is interesting too, because we could use this on a floor and just give all of our units. It kind of goes along with our you know, what we have going on, like our Incant synergy. Or the seed, consume and apply 6 frostbite to enemy units. So we don't really have a frostbite synergy, but this would actually kind of go a long way to help that. And we could pop this on the lowest floor, plus it's an extra spell. So I don't really know. Though this is going to do... I assume that this gives sap 3 to everybody on that floor. If we can get rid of it. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. This goes along with us a little bit better. See, +1 draw each turn. I'm assuming as long as that's alive. Restore 30 health and apply 4 regen, or apply 1 rooted. I don't think we need any of these. Let's just go ahead and move past that. And jump on and see what we can do here in the next floor. Okay, so artifact, buying artifacts and gold, or upgrade spells, pyre health, and see what's down in the caverns. So I do think artifacts are important, but maybe buffing our spells would be better. You know what? I think we get the artifacts. Let's do that. Let's see what artifacts we have here. When you play your 3rd card on a turn, draw 2. Okay. Apply daze to enemy units when they enter the pyre room. Your pyre gets -5 health. So that's just going to give basically a free turn of attack to the pyre. But it would only attack 25. I think the draw is actually a better play for us. Now let's go in here and see what we have. So it looks like we're only going to probably be able to get 1. Deal 2 damage whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit, or your pyre gets 40 extra health. Do we have any Consume cards? I don't believe that we do at this point. Let me see. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we don't. So I don't think that that's worth it. We could re-roll. We may not be able to get this last one if we re-roll though. Because let's see, it's a 190, 200, and 205. Is it worth taking the chance, or is it worth getting the extra pyre health? The extra pyre health is good, but it could be better. I think... Let's reroll. Okay, so your pyre gets 15 extra attack. Sting spells get plus 20 magic power. And then at the end of the turn, apply frozen to a random card in your hand. So this is interesting. Let's go with this. Because then that way, if we're not getting rid of a card, or if we're not playing a card, there's a chance it may benefit us. Especially if we only have one card left in our hand. Okay, so enemy boss units come in with 4 spikes. Is this worth it? I guess we... You know what? I don't think it's worth it. I think that we'll lose if we do it. I do think we'll lose if we do it. So let's not play that game. What are you? Stealth 1, not a target in combat for next turn. Disable. Oh, it's silenced. Are these all silenced? No. But they're all stealth. Okay, so we know we don't want them then on this bottom floor. Why don't we put you guys actually up here at the top floor where we had you before. Boom. And let's put you up here. That's a full run. Oh, so we played the 3 cards. That's good. Cool. And this is going to do 2 damage to all of you. And so awesome. Awesome. And we froze. Oh, so we froze one hand, which wasn't necessarily the one that we wanted, but that's okay. And then let's put the hollow here. We'll put you back here. And we don't really want to play you at all. I mean, I guess we have room for you, but I don't really want to. And let's just heal up here. And let's end turn. Okay, so Titan's Tooth is okay for us to hold. One negative to this is after we don't use so many, it's gonna just make our hand full of frozen cards. But you know, whatever. Let's see, armor 50 here. Oh, let's see. I do think let's go ahead and do this and buff you. Let's apply a sting on this floor. That's gonna help you. You know what? Let's put you out front. That will give us a little bit of draw here as well. We'll buff you. We'll use you up here so we can just get that encampment and go from there. I wish that it would let me pick what I wanted to freeze. That would have been an even better choice. But we are silencing a whole bunch of guys. We can discard our hand and apply 1. So that's good. Yeah, why don't we do this? Oh, this is double stack too. Yeah, we'll do that. That will kill all those guys. That's good. That's what we want. And then up here, why don't we lance? Ooh, we're getting buffed out the wazoo here. Hands. We'll sting you. You're definitely gonna die. Let's just regen, I guess. Let's regen down here and give you a little bit of survivability. We could play you. There's really something to be said about playing you. You will die if we play you. I hate that. I don't want you to die. And this will do. You know what? Let's do this, and that will apply 20 frozen there. Unfortunately, we did get rid of those cards, but that's okay. Ooh. I didn't realize he wasn't going to die. That was a bad call on my part. So let's heal. And yeah, let's Frozen Lance? What do you think? Frozen Lance. I really like the music in this game. The music in this game is really, really good. And I'm thinking out loud so much. Let's see, what do we have going on here? You are silenced? That's what the little head armor thing. unit on this floor dies, you get. We need to do a ridiculous amount of damage to you to kill you. And I don't think that that's going to happen on this floor. So, let's see. You're going to kill him, but we know that's going to happen. Let's add a read in here. It's going to make you a little bit stronger. Actually, I think... Ooh, that was so close. That was really close. And we froze a train steward that we didn't need to freeze. That's okay. Okay, so we'll just kill you. I think I said we'll kill you. Oh man, that's what we want to use. Nope. Let's do this. There we go. Now you're dead. Now you're dead. Okay, so this is gonna play this. I mean, using this would be interesting, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's just go ahead. Let's buff you. We'll add a heal you. Play a train steward for for a human shield there. And then let's do this. This is gonna sap you guys of some damage. And daze you for a turn, which isn't going to do a whole lot, but it may slow down kind of the... may slow down a little bit of our damage. Give us a chance to kind of buff a little bit. Really, I was looking for the sap on that over anything. Let's see, the Glimmer's going to kill both of those guys, so I do think we do that. Only did a little bit of damage. So here's the question, do we... Man, not having her on this floor is actually kind of a pain because she added that spell weakness, which made these even stronger. I think that we go up here and we prepare up here. Yeah, I think we do that. So they're just going to keep giving us stuff. This is going to be 3 if we go up there. I guess we just go ahead and play. And we'll end turn. So that would keep her frozen, but I guess we could have tried to get the Titan's Tooth to work. So that guy is really becoming a kind of a tank for us, which is nice. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and buff you up. I mean, you're going to die at this point, but just to make a point, let's just keep having fun. Yeah, so I think putting those 3 guys up at the top floor is the right answer, because we can allow guys to kind of climb up, allow enemies to climb up and then get to us. So 50 coins, we don't have a whole lot of spending money. So there is something to be said about this. Getting a little bit of frostbite out there, maybe on that first floor, would help us. It wouldn't help us a whole lot if those guys are all the way up at the top. Drain, apply 3 sap, and discard a random card. So this would work with our synergy, and then Incant, apply 2 frostbite to enemy units. There is something to go along with this, but it's so weak that if we put it out there, it's just taking up a spot. And it's just going to kind of sit there until it dies. So the drain is interesting because that's going to get rid of a random card in our hand, which is kind of what we want. We want more getting rid of cards. And this is just consumed, so once we play it, it's gone. Let's see. Why don't we just take the coins on this one? Nothing's really selling me on any of it. Let's see. Restore 1 health, gain 1 energy, and draw 1 next turn. It's still expensive, and that's unfortunate. But I guess it is a free play for our incanting. So there's that. Let's see. Draw +1 each turn. No. and apply rooted. I mean, again, this is interesting. It would keep an enemy solidified. So it wouldn't let anybody move up to the pyre room if we had this. We could stop a card that we're not killing and then draw an extra card the next turn. And it makes everything strong. Let's try this. We're starting to get a little bit of a thick deck, and I don't like that. I wish we could thin it up a little bit, and we kind of got what we wanted here. So duplicate a card. What would we duplicate at this point? Oh, what would we duplicate? What would we duplicate? I really don't know that there's anything we want to duplicate. Maybe a sting, since they're free. That would, I mean, it kind of helps us on any floor. The ensnare would be interesting. This circle of life is probably not going to end up being that worth it. Or we could go over here, grab some gold, and upgrade our spells. And let's do this. We'll get more pyre health, get some gold, and we'll upgrade. So let's see. Make something cheaper. We can double stack something. Let's look at double stacking. So this would be really interesting. We double stack this, apply 8 spikes. Oh, that's all it's going to do. Okay, never mind. We don't want that. We don't want that. That would apply 20. I think we're already double stacking on the other one. Apply 2 dazed. Apply 6 sap. Apply rooted 2. So this would be interesting, applying rooted 2. Because that would keep them, that would prevent them twice from going to the next floor. But they'll still be able to attack. Let's see, make something cheaper. I think making that cheaper is definite. And let's see, plus 20 magic power and consume. What do we want? Well, I mean, if we play this, then the consume works. If we don't play it, then it's always going to be that strong if we use the offering. I think we figured that out with the frozen mechanic the last time. That's a big damage dealer. We could try it on this one and kind of make sure that that's how that works. Or we could go hog wild with this. I think we go hog wild. Let's try it and see what happens. Let's see, double stack. Really, there's nothing that I think we want to double stack. Let's re-roll and see what we get here. So make something cheaper. Again, making Cycle of Life even cheaper is even better. Consume. So I mean, I think that we just. Let's just try it. Let's try it on this one too. And then Eternal, remove and consume, but make it cost 1 more. So let's see. I mean, we only have 2 cards that have consume, and it's not really buffing anything. It's just making them more expensive. And we can't do that. So let's go ahead and remove. Let's remove some of these train stewards here. And that's all we can do. Cool. Good deal. Let's go ahead and fight this second big boss. Unfortunately, this is where we kind of start to have problems. So they do have spell shield. That's unfortunate for us. Though we're not doing a whole lot of damage through the spell shield, we're actually just buffing our characters through the spell shield. And they got these stupid statues. We don't like these statues. So let's see. Let's pop you here, and we want you, and then we'll pop that other guy there. And I do think we pop you here. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Go ahead. See what you freeze. You just froze a restore. That's unfortunate. We do have a silenced enemy in here. Just gaining more armor. So let's pop you there. We know what we want in the second spot. And let's see. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's buff you. We'll buff you twice. Ooh, we got a rooted. Why don't we... Well, you know what? This is free. This is free. Let's root you here. And then let's get rid of all this and apply the sap to all of you. So now you guys aren't doing a whole lot of anything. You're not dying, but you are going to kill all of them. And we got one statue down. I really kind of like the idea of the mechanic that I thought first, where we have to fight the boss after we kill all 3 statues. That wasn't how that worked, but it would have been interesting. Let's see. So you're going to take quite a bit of damage there. We don't want to play you. Ooh, how do we want to do this? I think that we come up here and we just play the crap out of these. And we buff you. I mean, I guess we could do that. Oh, he's just gonna get more shield. We don't want to do that. Let's play you up here. And let's pop you down here so you can die and get out of our hand, and we can hold the crypt building. Because that's really what we want. We're gonna get a whole lot of spell weakness going on here. And of course you're gonna give them more armor because, you know, why not? Why not? Just why not? And okay, you did get plus 10, but that should kill you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is good to know. That is good to know. And we'll just kill you, I guess. I mean, I guess we'll just keep... We don't want to use it down here because that's going to make you just ridiculously strong. I guess we could use them down here. No, let's just keep buffing up here and just keep playing cards up here for no reason. I guess we'll do ensnare down here, just keep you at bay. And that's 3 or 1. Oh, I guess yeah, this would be worth it. Okay, and then we'll freeze the other Titans too, which is good for us, and go from there. This is going to be a little bit of a longer run. I'm trying to think through this so that we make it a little bit further. And unfortunately, I'm giving it my all. It's making us a little slower, but that's okay. So you're going to die if we don't, especially if we don't play anything else. So maybe we don't play anything there, and we pop you here on the second floor. And let's hit you with that. Ooh, Circle of Life for 1. That's going to buff you quite a bit and give us draw. This will let us get rid of our entire hand. You know what? There's something to be said about this. It's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage to everybody, and it cleared out one enemy. I don't think we're fighting yet. Okay, so you're not killing anybody. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're at a good spot. And they're all going to move up. We're almost to the fight. She keeps applying armor, which is kind of annoying. You're going to die, so let's not worry about that. Let's go here to restore some health. And let's use a sting. And we will... Yeah, let's buff you. Let's buff you because you're going to just keep getting better. Just keep getting better. And we'll just do that. And hopefully we'll hold on. Yeah, we didn't hold on to the ring. But that's okay. That frozen is good, but it's it's been working bad for us because it keeps freezing these train stewards, which we don't really care to have. Unfortunately, I wish we could kind of get rid of them at this point. Okay, so the Circle of Life is just going to apply more health to you, which is good. I do think we want to restore you. Are you guys both dying? You are. Why don't we draw? And we will get rid of you. So you're going to die. You need to be healed. We'll heal you, and then let's go up here. Yeah, I mean, I think we just keep playing these, and then just get rid of all of our hand and apply some days on there. And just go from there. So we definitely have a good synergy going here. I think we have strong units. We don't really have anybody for the bottom floor, which that's kind of unfortunate. Because here, again, we're just going to kind of... Just it kind of doesn't matter. Do we want to ensnare you? I don't think that... Well, I guess we do if we know we can kill you. Let's keep buffing you up. You're okay. You are going to die at this point. Do that. I guess pop you down here just, you know, for craps and giggles. And we did, okay, we did get the frozen on the Titans too, which is kind of what we wanted. So, but so far so good. I mean, we're definitely making progress. We're doing what we need to get done. Let's see. So let's do the offering here, and then we'll get rid of this. That's going to apply a bunch of frozen to you. We're doing a ridiculous amount of damage to you. And honestly, I think we go up here to this floor and we just start pumping away. So I think we just keep applying these to you. Just like that. We'll do some Glimmer, Frozen Lance. Honestly, I think we do this here. Go down here, do the Frenzied Swim. Yeah. Yeah, this boss is gone. This is gone. We don't even need to go to the next floor. They should just give up. So we definitely have some stacks on stacks here, man. Making that heal or that buffed item for the health and the spikes only a one-coster was a good call. I mean, even at this point, we're already killing her, but you know, just for the fun of it, let's just keep doing it. Because every time we use this, that incant is done twice. 157 shield. Yeah, that artifact is incredible for us. Incredible. Okay, so we're gonna go again. Maybe having another cycle of life is good. Consume and apply quick. So that would actually be good for some of our units, especially if we get rid of that consume and transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit, then double the amount of frostbite. That's interesting. Unfortunately, we don't really have a frostbite synergy going on. I think let's go with the tome. Okay, so now this is where it gets interesting. We could get more room, more capacity, and actually put more units on each floor, which would be interesting, or more energy, and we could play more. I don't really know that energy is really the issue here at this point. But I mean, I guess it would let us play more things on different floors. Because our main floor is really what's getting stacked on stack, but we are running out of energy on the other floors. But having more room would be good too, because then we would be able to put more guys. But we don't really have a whole lot of... See, this is where the game gets interesting. I think we go energy. That may have been a wrong choice. That may have been a wrong call. And down in the comments, you can tell me. Hey, bro, that was definitely a wrong call. So we can get more health. We can upgrade our units. We do have magic that we kind of want to upgrade. But this will let us get rid of the rest of those train stewards that aren't really doing anything. Do we have... Where are our units at? So he's been doubled. He's been doubled. They've only been one. Doubled. I think that we go magic. Because we don't have a whole lot of units that can be upgraded more past this. So let's go this way. Grab the fire health, do that, and let's go to the merchant and see what we got. So keep stone holdover, make something cheaper. So cheaper, we definitely want to go and find the tome. Make that cheaper. And then add holdover. So if this is used, I believe that makes it holdover. Given this holdover would be really good, because then we would get it every turn. Yeah, that's really good. That's what we want. And I guess let's re-roll and see. That's unfortunate. I really wish we could have done this, but that's okay. Let's see. Upgrade a card to cost one less. I mean, maybe making an enhance free would be good. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we make you free? We can add 10 magic power to something. That would make you ridiculous. Let's just do that. And we don't have enough for that. That's unfortunate. That would have been exactly what we wanted. Okay, let's Dark Forge our champion up. So make any spell -3 on that floor, or apply 10 frostbite when a unit is attacked. So at this point, I don't think that we need this, because we're not really wanting to play those damage cards. We want to offer them. So yeah, let's do this one. We haven't really had a synergy going that way yet, but I think that's the interesting. So this is where we kind of buff up here. They've got Spell Shield 2 if we do it this way. But honestly, I don't think that's that bad for us, because we're not doing... Well, we are doing a little bit of damage through that, but if we can get rid of that Spell Shield, then they enter with it. So yeah, let's try that. That's a lot of coins. I mean, that's a lot of upgrades. That's a lot of upgrades if we can get past that. So we just know that we need to make sure that isn't the case when they get up here. So let's put you here. We're going to put you on the second floor. And we didn't get any of our people that are really worth it. And let's just put you down here on the bottom floor. We use the Frozen Lance to get you done. And we know we want you on the second floor. And hopefully we'll hold over. We didn't hold over the right one, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot that these guys have energy drain. So getting that extra energy might have actually been a good call for us. And let's see, let's buff you, or put you up here at the top. We're going to put you on the second floor here. Put a siren behind you. We know you already have that. So we dazed you. Oh, and it got rid of all of our cards. I thought I had the wrong one. That's okay. You got a little bit of coins there. You're going to take some damage. You've got spell weakness, and you're going up. And we didn't really care about that bottom floor. Okay, so consume and apply quick. So let's apply. Let's apply quick to you. That's going to buff all of them up. And we really don't want to use either one of these. And you're going to take a ridiculous amount of damage. Oh, and we got a draw. Just buff you up there, give you some more shield. just do that here to keep buffing those guys. And we didn't hold the right one, but that's okay. But see, now this is where it's going to get hard because I forgot that these guys actually have that energy spell that's going to drop us down substantially. So we really we wanted to kill these guys actually pretty quick. Okay, so let's see. This has holdover as long as we play it. So why don't we draw, see what we get. I don't think that we care about this guy. Let's add a little bit of damage here to you. Still not killing him. Let's see, can we ensnare you and keep you there? Yep, we got the frozen drain steward back. Oh boy. Use a sting here on this spell, or on this floor. A glimmer here, restore some health, and you're still not dying. But you are going to get a little bit of frost on you. And we're going to keep a restore. Man. I really don't feel like the spell shield is what's doing this, but maybe it is. Okay, so let's apply it there. That's going to help everybody on that floor. And then why don't we... Oh man, this is a toughie. I think we just upgrade this guy up here. And he's still got the shield, so let's use this and try and get rid of it. And then we'll use this and hold over one. And then let's get rid of this one because it's real strong. It's going to do a ridiculous... Okay, so he is dead at this point. Let's do some healing. I guess we'll just use this up here and hopefully hold over the Titans, which we did. Cool. Okay, so we're almost through this floor and we're doing decent. Okay, so we want to discard everything. That's going to get rid of both of these. Okay, let's try this. Let's do this, and we'll use the sap that will get rid of some attack on them, and it buffed all of that. They still have that spell shield, which we don't like. So let's do this, maybe get rid of one of the spell shields. We did. And do that to get rid of you. Okay, alright. Let's see, we can use the restore, give you a little bit more health. You're dying, but you're not. That's unfortunate. I still think that this is the right call for us to do this. Yeah, that was definitely the right call. And we'll go from there. Okay, our Pyre is definitely doing what it needs to. And he's got 2 spell shield too, so we want to get that off of him before he gets up to us. So that's 1. Let's go up here. I think we buff you up for sure. Now let's go ahead and buff you. Let's use this. Maybe getting rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of this. We don't need that how it is. And I mean, we'll just use that so we have an extra draw the next turn. How do we want to do this? Yeah, let's apply that. That's the right call here. Give him a little bit more hit. He's dying. Yep, okay, cool. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer episode, but this is a good episode. We know exactly how we're gonna play this and how we're gonna win. Okay, so he's still got the 1 spell shield, so let's use the glimmer, get that off. Okay, so now we're in a good spot. Let's use holdover, and we will get rid of Titan's Tooth. which is going to do damage to him, and apply Frost. He's almost dead. We're doing good so far. Doing good. And then let's see. Let's apply the cycle, the life. Give him some more health. That's up that. Let's see. Lose Sting here. Razor Sharp Edge. Double Incant there. Man, we're getting so close. Alright, I do think he's... I don't think he's going to last that long. But he is getting ridiculously strong. Why is he... Oh man, he might be able to one-shot our guys by the time he gets up there. It's the revenge, so whenever he gets hit, that's exactly what it is. So he is going to die, and he's not going to kill our guy. So that's good. Just go ahead, he's immune, but, you know, whatever. Razor Sharp. Let's use Holdover and we'll draw. That will sap a little bit of his attack from him. I mean, let's just buff up as much as we can so that this is as funny as possible. And he is gone. Awesome. Awesome possum. So we did take a little bit of damage on our pyre, but not nearly as much as I thought. And we got a ridiculous payout. Okay, so another sap would be interesting. I kind of like the days here. That would give us a better chance to get all of that enabled. Maybe the Drain would be interesting too. It kind of does the best of both worlds. Let's try the Drain. I know we didn't pick one up earlier. Consume and +3. I just think this is good for us. I mean, even if it doesn't do anything to the boss, it still gives us an extra buff on the spell. And this is our last floor, so we've got to make this one count. We've got a ridiculous amount of money. You know, I think that we go this way. Because we really still don't have guys that we want to buff. We can get rid of our ridiculous train stewards down here that we're not using. Just get rid of you. Get rid of you. Goodbye. Let's go ahead and get that higher health. That's almost up to full health. Let's see. What can we do here? Make a double stack? What can we do double stacked? Double stack, double stack, double stack, double stack. I mean, that would be interesting. Why don't we do that? Make something cost nothing. Make that cost free. That would be good as well. 20 and consume. Honestly, making one of these consumable, it would just thin our deck. I don't think that that's a bad choice. Make something cost permafrost, so if we don't use it, it just sits in our deck. Doing this to something we can discard is actually a good deal too. Yeah, let's do this, because then if we don't play it, it just sits in our deck, and that will continue to work. Upgrade with 10 magic power. I think making that stronger is even better. And then along those lines, let's make this sharp edge free. Okay, so we still have a pretty penny we can use when we go to this shop over here. Now let's see what we have. So, spells gain an extra upgrade slot. That would have been good to have it already. Let's see, units gain an extra upgrade slot. That would have been good. Let's see, grants +1 stack of spikes each time spikes are applied. None of these are great, so let's reroll. We're looking for something awesome. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. So that's only going to be good for us for 2. Train steward units gain damage, shield 2, and multi-strike 1. At the end of your turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0. Ooh. So since we actually have That synergy actually works well with us. Since we have the ability to keep one card frozen, we'll always be able to play that card for free on the next turn. Okay, here we go. Friendly units enter with Sap 3. So this actually isn't that bad for us because we will get rid of this quickly. And because the Incant buffs our units every time we use a spell, it's going to be okay. This is really a long one, so I'm sorry guys if this is a long video, but this is a good video. This is what we want. And we got some of these angel dudes with really no shield at all. This one's silence. That one has a little bit more damage. So slay. Let's do that and just get rid of it. And oh, we already got our top floor figured out. So unfortunately, these are going to have sap, but it's not going to do a whole lot against us. And let's pop you here on this floor. And if we do this, this is going to daze you, which isn't going to allow you to attack. I actually think it's better if we do it here, and it'll kill you, and we incant a whole bunch. Yeah. So we really need to get our buff unit. So you are going to die if we don't. And it looks like we're not going to. So let's put you here. Oh, we didn't get it. That is really unfortunate. But you're going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. You're going to die. Okay, so that actually worked out. And we got our big boy. And we know you're going to die. We know you're going to move past. Let's go ahead and start buffing you up there. We'll use a lance to kill you. That's going to help us. Use this. That's going to help us as well. Alright, yeah. Now, unfortunately, this is going to freeze and cost nothing on the next turn, but we don't want to use it. Or maybe we do want to use it. This one doesn't get taken away from us. Okay, so this has the consume. And you have quick. Does that stay? Huh. I think that stayed. That's interesting. So why don't we apply quick actually to you as well. And let's see, we want to ensnare somebody. You're both going to die. You're going to take a pretty penny of health. Let's ensnare you. Add some roots to you. We'll do this and use the Titan's Tooth. Do a little bit of damage there. Let's see, we'll buff you up here, and then let's just beat the living snot out of it. And we can root. Let's root you down here. We should have probably used it up here, but that's okay. So that first floor is really just to kind of give us a chance for them to come up. I think we have a little bit more. How many more saps do we have left? Man, we still got quite a bit of sap going on. Okay, so let's do the offering. We're going to get rid of this, and we'll sap all of you guys. Continue to buff us. No one's dying right now, but this is going to do a ridiculous amount of damage to everybody. We can do this and buff your health. Let's see, restore. You're going to die and take no damage. So let's go up here and we'll buff you guys. Sap you. It didn't get rid of the card that we wanted, but that's okay. But the drink sewer will be free, so we can just kind of throw them on the bottom floor and then just deal with that. I do think upgrading this bottom level was maybe a good choice. And that sap, that's what he's pushing on us, is that sap. So we're just going to continually get sap stacks. So if we can keep buffing our guys past that, that really is going to help us. And I do think we just keep bumming up there. we will throw this here, and we're going to use this Titan's Tooth, because this is going to do a ridiculous amount of damage to all of them. And let's go from there. So we got restore. Let's restore here. Let's ensnare you. I guess we'll ensnare you too. We'll go up here and do that. I do think we want to use you. And I guess we'll just throw you down here. You're gonna die, but at least you'll be down there. Excuse me, mid-video stretch. I hope this isn't the mid. We almost made a win possible. We almost did it. We're getting real close here. I can see the thrill of this. And let's see, let's upgrade you. That's gonna get us a little bit better there. Let's do a holdover. And let's do that. That's gonna do a bunch of damage all the way across. Get rid of a few of you. You really are hurting. Add a little bit of health here to you. That's just going to buff everybody. And then, let's see. Let's buff your attack. You're going to die. Yeah, you know, I think that we... Okay, so that worked out poorly for us, but that's okay. We can use you up here or down here. Let's just do it down here. Get you a little bit stronger. Unfortunately, that guy is actually going to make it up to our pyre room. But one hit. One shot, one kill. Gonna keep sapping us. So now this front unit isn't doing any damage. Give you a little bit more health. Use this, and we will apply sap to all of you guys as well. We'll restore some health on you. Glimmer everybody. And then up here, you sting to the first guy. Let's see, we'll ensnare both of you so you don't move up. You're gonna die. You're not gonna die, so let's do that. Let's go from there. Okay. Alright. We're making good progress. Good progress. I really like the guard. I really think that the guard is very complex. And I like how they play. So both of these guys are going to die without us doing anything. We're just going to keep giving you health because you're just taking it like a champ. Let's see, we'll do that. And the Titan's Tooth is a good choice here for us. So you're going to die now. And let's go ahead and we'll buff you up here. Why don't we ensnare you and keep you down here for now? And we can ensnare you and keep you down here. Restore some health. Oh yeah, I see the line. I see the line here. We'll do that. And then let's apply sap to you. And we'll just incant the crap out of this character. So unfortunately, I guess not unfortunately, but our second level is actually probably our stronger level right now, which is really interesting because we haven't done that a whole lot. Yeah, this third level is not nearly as beefcaked up. So I do think we add this to you. Let's go ahead and buff you up. Let's use the offering. We will use that. So yeah, we can't just use that on an empty floor. Let's use both of these here. I'm not going to do a whole lot. And let's see. Do we want to just keep buffing these guys? You know what? I don't think we do. Let's put you up here. You up here. And then down here we'll do as these. And discard our hand and apply daze, which is actually going to probably help us in the long run there. So now at this point we are kind of at the mercy of the courts. See kind of what happens here. I didn't look to see if he was going to die, but he's not doing a ridiculous amount of damage. But as those, he is going to have a lot of spell weakness put on him though. So the tank's finally gone. We did kill him. We did kill him. So that was, the Incant synergy was definitely how to go. A 2-turn boss rush. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm not sure how many of the challenges we actually did. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome. I think that was a great run. I don't think we could have asked for a better run. So almost every floor. We did almost every floor. We did go up, so add dead weight to your starting hand. I believe dead weight is just like an unplayable card. It's just an extra card that we can't get rid of. Ooh, master cards. By winning a run with these cards, you've unlocked their golden card frames. Oh, so it just makes them look prettier. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Oh, we got all of those. Interesting. So let's see. We upgraded some stuff on the Stygian Guard. So permafrost, apply frozen to a card in your hand. I like that. That's really cool. And then a new artifact. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. That would have been really good for us this time. And we didn't get any more upgrades. We got a win. We got a win streak, guys. 1 win. And we golded a whole bunch of cards. Oh yeah, look at that. And clanless card collection. And we got up to level 2. We're still not close yet on the Melting Remnant and Umbra, but we'll get there. We'll unlock those. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'm sorry that was a little bit of a longer run, but it was a good run. So if you've been around here for the whole hour and 27 minutes, I just want to say thank you for sticking around. If you could, hit that like button. You must like something if you're still here with us. Subscribe and share this to all your friends, family, anybody that likes games, and tell them to come hang out with us. If you ding the bell, you'll be notified at any time a video goes live. Monster Train comes out every day at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then we do have Golf with Your Friends that comes out at 2 p.m. Central Time every day. So please come back and hang out with us if you like what you saw. Right now, if you do want to pick up Monster Train, there will be a link in the description below to the Steam page. I do recommend that you pick it up. It's a great game. I had a lot of fun with it. So, as always, this is SupaNintenbro signing off. I want you to have yourself a super day. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye!